Top 10 Best Movies from the 90s. Looking for your next great movie night pick? Why not introduce kids to some of your favorite movies from the 90s? This list will provide the perfect trip down memory lane, as well as show kids what life was like before iPhones or YouTube. Here's the list of top 10 best movies from 90s. But before starting the video, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. Groundhog Day, 1993. Groundhog Day is a film that finds its note and purpose so precisely that its genius may not be immediately noticeable. It unfolds so inevitably, it's so entertaining, so apparently effortless, that you have to stand back and clap yourself before you see how good it really is. Thanks to the great screenplay by Harold Ramis and Danny Rubin and Bill Murray's signature sarcasm, Groundhog Day remains a true comedy from beginning to end. The budding romance between Bill Murray's Phil and Andy McDowell's Rita doesn't come at the expense of humor. Number 9. As Good as It Gets, 1997. 20 years ago, Jack Nicholson hopped through the streets of downtown Manhattan, trying to avoid the cracks in the sidewalk in As Good as It Gets, playing the obsessive-compulsive novelist Melvin Udall in the James L. Brooks-directed comedy landed Nicholson his third Oscar in 1998. It was a difficult task channeling a character that falls in love with a waitress as his local diner, Helen Hunt, and befriends his gay neighbor, Greg Kinnear. While staying true to his core as a grumpy brute, "You make me want to be a better man," he says in an often-quoted line from the script. Number 8. Empire Records, 1995. Empire Records is a microcosm movie, one of those films where in a single day in a single music store, every conceivable thing happens to every conceivable character, and at the end of the day, they're all a lot wiser. At the endless list of music credits scrolls up the screen, so quintessentially 90s, you'll be in awe. Empire Records had a little bit of everything that made the era great, and well, not so great. There's killer music, breakout performances from before you knew them stars, hey Renee Zellweger, and impeccable fashion that looks totally new again nearly 30 years on. Number 7. The Best Man, 1999. If you're looking for a wedding film with a difference, The Best Man should fit the bill. This bittersweet romantic comedy about a group of African-American friends features more real emotion than most wedding day dramas. It's easy to see why the film was so successful at the time and has also proved to be staying power. It was a long overdue romance and damn good movie starring black actors. It also portrayed everyday struggles and successes, African-American people being people, as opposed to stereotypes, as Taye Diggs puts it. It was a star-making movie for a number of super talented actors, Diggs, Nia Long, Harold Perrineau, Regina Hall, just to name a few. And even though it's a deeply 90s movie, there's so much to love. Number 6. Magnolia, 1999. Magnolia is a sweeping movie that intertwines the lives of different people into a powerful story. Melodrama isn't a bad word. Paul Thomas Anderson's ensemble follow-up to Boogie Nights is an Altman-esque collage of interconnected stories, notably featuring a never-better Oscar-nominated Tom Cruise. The finale is either genius or bogus, depending on who you ask. For the record, we love it. Number 5. Pulp Fiction, 1994. One of the most influential films of the 1990s, Pulp Fiction is a delirious postmodern mix of neo-noir thrills, pitch-black humor, and pop culture touchstones. A burger-loving hitman, the philosophical partner, a drug-addled gangster's mall, and a washed-up boxer converge in the sprawling comedic crime caper. Their adventures unfurl in 3 stories that ingeniously trip back and forth in time. Number 4. Reality Bites, 1994. The 1994 studio film was written by a 20-something who mined her own life to tell the story of a generation that disdains selling out. Reality Bites is a delightful romantic comedy about a documentary filmmaker fresh out of college who, along with her friends, struggles to transition to adulthood. Ethan Hawke and Winona Ryder have fantastic chemistry together, and Ben Stiller co-star and directs his first featured directorial effort. Number 3. Jurassic Park, 1993. If you weren't afraid or in awe of dinosaurs before you watched Jurassic Park, you likely developed a fear of them after watching this 1993 American sci-fi action film by famed director Steven Spielberg. This massive blockbuster continues to be popular today, with 5 current movies in the franchise and the 6th film currently in the works. Number 2. Goodfellas, 1990. Goodfellas is a movie with the space and leisure to expand and explore its themes. It isn't about any particular plot, it's about what it felt like to be in the mafia, the good times and the bad times. It's still Martin Scorsese's most widely loved film, a confident and sweeping crime saga spanning the mid-1950s to 1980 and telling the true story of mobster Henry Hill, Ray Liotta, and his life of crime alongside mafia honchos Jimmy the Gent, Robert De Niro, and Tommy DeVito, Joe Pesci. This might be a story of murder and brutality, but it's also unashamedly entertaining. Number 1. Titanic, 1997. Titanic will always be an iconic romance movie. Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet give heartbreaking performances in this visually stunning historical drama, loosely based on the sinking of the Titanic on April 15, 1912. Titanic had sweeping success at the Academy Awards and the box office, winning a massive 11 Oscars, including Best Picture, Best Director, James Cameron, Best Cinematography, and Best Visual Effects. Thank you for watching. If you liked our video, then hit the subscribe button to never miss out on any of our videos.